can just stay on the chat if you need to.
No, I said I want to stay in chat with you. Oh my god, you listen? Jeez. Playlist. There you go. Cool. Okay, everyone. Hello. Welcome to my channel. So we were going to start House of Ashes, but fortunately there's a big update, so y'all gotta download it. So I'm starting Call of Cthulhu instead. This is going to be a blind playthrough. I have not played it before, so I'm really excited. I imagine this is going to be a very, very bizarre game, if it's anything like the stories, but let's go ahead and start the game. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, hit that bell notification, and if you're feeling generous, there are links below in the description for donations. Let's enter madness. Oh, what's this? Brightness. Darkness. Yeah, that's good enough. Loading profile.
I think I could hear you again now.
Settings, graphic, game, sound. Yes. Hi, Brandon. How's it going? It's been a while. How are you? Game subtitles on. Detection. Crosshair. That should be good. Aw. New game. Okay. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from this torpor. I can't say that word. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. I love old school, like, detective offices. Oh, he's got a candlestick phone. I have one of those. I love it. I want to get a cradle phone, but like one of those really pretty ones. Yes, ma'am, it sure has. Haven't slept yet. Yeah, no, when
She
did
never
I get a,
sleeps.
yeah, I never sleep, but yeah, I haven't been up that long, I don't think. I'm just trying to remember when I woke up. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. How long have you been up? What the fuck? Like in a ravine? I do like the color palette. Ooh, to move, use L. Oh, can I grab this?
8 a.m. yesterday. Nice.
Oh, wow. Shit. Yeah, you've been up a long time. A lot longer than I have. Why haven't you slept yet? Okay, I might turn the brightness up a little bit. Why are there... Crouch press. Ooh. That's a weird how it wobbles.
Head bubble.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh my god, it is really dark.
In your settings, there's probably head bulb turn off.
Oh. Yeah, the movement's a little janky for me. It's kind of actually bothering me.
Play on a game.
No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine, I'll get used to it. I'll suck it up. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. What? When an object in this. A hurricane lamp. That's cool. Is it too dark, guys? Should I turn up the brightness a little bit?
Pretty good for me. What's it?
You're good? Okay. I don't want it to be too bright. Is this dynamite?
It's right where it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
that
bolt
sounds like
cutter.
it sucks all the bread. Look at the future there.
Sorry?
I was just replying to what he said.
Oh. Had a bit of a rough weekend. Oh! Concussion, my girlfriend just broke up with me. Oh my god! I'm so sorry to hear that. Aw! Well, you seem to be in good spirits. I'm sorry about what happened. How long were you guys together? Aw. Whoa, what the hell was that? Why am I vibrating? What? Why was I vibrating?
Just Cthulhu.
Oh, I can peek around corners? Oh, cool. Okay, how do I run? Can I run? No. Ooh, what was that? I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to play this game. I should go back and check that other door, though. Actually. Well, that's a little... okay. Oh, yeah, literally leads you to... Okay. 2 months on the 12th, but time to either spend it on beer or cigarettes. Aw. Do you have any friends to hang out with? Maybe they can help, like, I don't know, spend a night with friends or something? Or if, night out. Though you should probably get some sleep. You've been up for that long.
Sleep is recommended.
Yeah, sleep is recommended. Can I walk faster, or... Oh, yeah, L2. Or is that running? I just want to see if there's a way I can go over here. Nope, that's dead. Okay, cool.
What a putrid offering.
Jesus, that was loud. Actually kind of startled me there. Sure wish I can, but I don't feel tired. Aw. Well, when you do sleep, it'll be a nice long sleep, hopefully. Aw.
You're gonna pass out for like a day and a half.
Yeah. I really like the colors in this game.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
This voice is really cool. Don't fight.
Yeah, L to the run.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking for items. I already figured out what run was. Remember?
Behold,
Oh,
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
this room's giving me, Pierce Investigation Agency. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack for work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. Oh, cool. CP. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving the skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Okay. Novice. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Oh, this is really cool. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object. Sorry?
That's the first skill you're gonna max.
This one? An undiscovered object will not appear in game. You're, you know me too well. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. And investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Okay. Case 20th October 1924. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Clues. Inventory. Lighter. An old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Can I look at this? Oh, I can. Oh, it has to be the left. Can I? Oh, I can just turn it. That's it? Okay. There. This game is giving me a Bloodborne type of vibe. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit Bioshock too as well.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Hmm. Oh, I love books. I love hardcover old books.
I used to be an avid reader.
Hmm.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
For Mr. Pierce, the husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Okay. Oh, right, forgot about Bioshock. Yeah, no, Bioshock is so good. Especially with the old-timey music.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Who's that? Boston Strangler escapes from state mental ward? Boston Strangler, why does that sound so familiar to me? Oh, this is so cool!
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Huh. No, I want to keep that.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh. The case. Oh, I already read this. Okay. Sanity? Mental trauma. Nightmare, sanity. So Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their positions for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Sanity, stable. Confident in your abilities and your partisan mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay, for now.
Have a good shift, Brother Vernon. Talk to you next time.
Aw, bye! Oh, you're going to work? Oh my god, dude. Well, have a good shift. I hope you have a good week if I don't see you. Aw, have a good day. Okay, that did turn it off. Fuck. Turn it back on. Oh wait, is that how I save my game?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed me when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Okay, let's answer the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Oh, so I have 8 character points available?
strength is going to eat 6 of them by itself.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they all, like, if it's 3, it's like 6. Is that 1, it's 2. Is that 2, it's 2. Oh, 2. No, that makes no sense. Oh, God. Fuck, I don't even know where to start.
Oh, where's that one, the secret thingies? Whatever.
This one.
I need 4 points.
Says 2. 2 character points needed before next level.
Yeah. Did that one, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, I like my,
Hidden shit.
yeah. Oh, I don't need to, oh, okay. I feel like occultism should be higher than that. But I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of...
You didn't actually level up your hidden spot to 3, though.
I didn't know. I think I'm gonna do... So I gotta light forward because this font's just really small. Psychology. Oh my god, I feel like occultism should be higher.
I would just max out hidden spot, not spot hidden.
Yeah, you think?
That's what I think anyway. You're already at level 4 then, and then you just gotta take it up to level 5, and then move to occultism or medicine. Depends on what you need more.
Yeah. Okay. Can I leave now?
You can hit options to validate it.
Oh.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Ooh, he hung up on her.
I'm coming.
What the heck is this guy?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her.
That name sounds
The
familiar.
police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
The painting?
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Tentacle
Is that all
hentai,
you
man.
want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
The
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
my character looks kind of like Point Man from Fear. Officials. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Okay. It is a really cool painting. Hold on. I actually didn't get to finish looking at my own room, so I can't do anything else. Okay, cool. Sir, you're in the way.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shopping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. A businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I don't want to say that, but I feel like that's just an option to say. Investigation/professional?
I mean, technically, you don't have to say it.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to see all the dialogue, though, what, information I can get. I'm assuming this is the ending thing? I don't know. That's weird.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think that's the ending. I kind of want to see what this says. But I don't want to, like, end it. But I'd rather ask about this than that.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
Yeah.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Oh. Oh. Oh, so it does close it for you. Okay. I do want to see what he says here.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Ooh, what was that?
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Okay.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay. All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'll certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all the illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Oh. Okay.
Natural sciences,
It's funny, she gives you
linguistics,
experience.
archaeology.
Sorry?
It's good for just finding shit gives you experience.
Darkwater is
yeah.
off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I should get rid of all this stuff.
I already said that, okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh. Ooh, I should look at the trophies and see if there's a trophy for drinking all the time. Well, I'm not gonna drink though.
Have a drink.
Wow.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. Amazing courage.
You were a bad influence,
I
Yolo.
used to be an avid reader.
Yep.
Have a drink.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
He needs
He's an alcoholic. You don't. Jesus. Okay, I think I got
We're
everything.
just about to go see the fucking, like, Cthulhu, so...
I mean, he's gonna go mad anyways. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the trophies because now you're making me all paranoid. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Find 20 hidden items, inspect 50 items, discover all the smooth blah 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 blah. Never drink. I didn't want to drink. Good thing I didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, there's him. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, I gotta hold it. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, please. Thank you. God, my throat's getting really sore all of a sudden. I'm excited. Darkwater Port. You hear the fan?
Not really.
Okay. Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Hall of Cthulhu. Scylla? That's funny. A Roman god or a Greek god? Can never remember which is which. I think she's Greek. Maybe it's Roman? I don't know. I don't know.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Ugh.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Cool. Okay, so, on the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circled the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Oops. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office. Okay. I got one. Oh, no. Okay, stable. Stephen Webster, 63, occupation, business, inconvenient. It's not there. Charles Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins. Oh, she's pretty. So, 41. Ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater. The heir of a ship owner family, he used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. He had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. But I feel like he was part of something and drove, like,
Probably.
33. Painter, Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front page of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Simon Hawkins, age 11, schoolboy. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, who died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think the only venture on the island that was still profitable is its medical institute. Darkwater Port. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there, and it is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and the mainland. Here the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hello, sir? I can't talk to him. Hmm?
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't... Don't put that beast back in the water, you...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
You're not
sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Trouble. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
Can I go? I can't get past them.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Get it. Nobody listens to us.
Go to the bar.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
You
it.
hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
What the hell?
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again. This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, we're gonna see the trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Can we sort this out? I can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out. Poor chum wanted to stir us up.
Hmm. What are they fighting about, I wonder?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh. No drinking. See if there's any collectibles around here. Okay, let's go to the bar. See if I can talk to this guy. Nope. Hello? Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go inside. Whoa, what the fuck? Nice.
Be careful.
I like him. Oh.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Mm. We don't serve.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Oh, here we go.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I mean, it's a bar. Of course there would be no prohibition here.
What can you tell me
Of
about?
course.
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Oh.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Oh.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm good. I'm not drinking,
That'll be all
so.
for now.
Okay, let's look around.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
So you owed $68. Shit. Miss Baker always free for the lady. I'm assuming this lady in the corner is Miss Baker. She's probably the one who provides the alcohol.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Hmm?
that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What's up? I guess they won't say anything else.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Shanty. 21st of May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor.
Nightmares.
Colden.
Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. until it finds a new reader.
Algernon? I read that book, Flowers for Algernon. That's a good book.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And the doctor, what did he say?
What? What's he talking about?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Oh, the book, or the Necronomicon, or however you say it. Wow.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Oh yeah,
We may
totally.
not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boys, I was where the men die. I'd leave all green lands.
Oh, that's singing. I already spoke with him. Hello, lady.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Ooh.
I told you to beat it.
Oh, okay, okay. She's feisty. Anything else I can cook? Oh, starving. Okay, let's go talk to Fitzroy. Maybe he can tell me something about the lady.
Get you?
Nothing.
That'll be all for now.
Okay, cool. Let's continue on. Let's check. Oh, there's a lantern over here. Okay, weird. Can't pick it up. The music got all weird all of a sudden.
You did, eh?
Yeah, it got really dark. Brooding. It's a cool looking game.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I want to talk to you. Oh, it's a bathroom.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Sperm whale. Blue whale.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. Nice book. Why is that? Oh, weird. Okay. I don't want to talk to him yet.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. That's the lady in the bar. Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's see what's up first.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, the leg? Let's go down and talk to him. If there's anything else? Nope. Okay.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Yeah.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on dock water. Tell me what I can do to help you.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
That was it? Fuck. I didn't even realize I was gonna...
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty.
Oh, I didn't even see the cop.
You can't miss it.
Okay,
Understood.
cool.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. I got one left. Oh. 45. Captain James. He's 45? What the fuck? James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. That name sounds so familiar. His base is the harbor master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him, the bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. Roy Mitchell, 55, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. The Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whalers. In 1847, although the whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. So I got some clues here. Inventory, knowledge. Sleeping pills. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Okay. Get inside the warehouse. Oh. Let's see what's over here. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Once all these items are found, the detection icon will appear grayed. This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Oh, so there's a hidden item. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little detection thing. Ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Oh god. think there's still something in here. Huh? Okay. Why can't I use this? Oh, do I not have enough strength? Is that what that is? That's probably what it is. I need strength for it. Shit.
You got puny arms.
Hopefully I can come back, maybe.
Should be able to.
I hope, unless they, like, block it off with the car or something. That would suck.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Yeah, that's
They can't
insane.
understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Okay, let's look around first. Get inside the warehouse.
There.
Oh. Ooh, it's dark.
Hello, old friend.
Oh, I don't want... I'm not drinking it. Okay. Something hidden here? Oh. Kat knows about the thieves from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Cool. And I just stole one of it. Let's shut the door. Oh, how do I put the lighter away?
You thief.
Yep. That's really cool. Saint Brendan, the navigator.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah, I didn't notice the green writing on it. get up here? No. It's cool that the flame kind of goes out when you run.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
Oh, there's the thief.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid...
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Ooh, what should I start off with?
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this
Make off with what now?
from your friend here.
Nothing.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Can I ask some more questions? No? Oh, look at all this liquor. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna
Just
fall.
casually letting your alcoholic ass walk around there.
Ladder there. This is the warehouse. What's up there, though? Oh, it's a broken ladder. Never mind. Okay. I wonder why I can't open that. Hold on. Oops. I went to do it again. I'm gonna double check that one place just quickly again, just because. It'd be weird that. I do want to talk to him.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
I do want to check out the
It's a sign. There's something coming.
I feel like it's weird not being able to like manually save, or can I manually save? No.
No, but every time you do something, it saves.
Yeah, it just feels weird not being able to manually save. I know there's something in here, probably, but... Maybe there's a third part I need to get? Ah, there was. Good thing I came back.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm so happy I came back. I thought something to do with
At
strength.
least you found it.
Yeah. I'm like, that's so weird. That's just, you know, normally it would be like, oh, strength not adequate or whatever.
Yeah.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Now, is this in the... What is this down here? Hold on. I don't know.
I feel like I need a gas mask or something.
I feel like this is another way to get into the warehouse. Because they were talking about a passage. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You're right. You are right. Let's get the fuck out of there.
I mean, all of someone's got a nasty fucking
So-
fart off. You don't need a gas mask.
So, what is that item just there? Is that a mask, maybe? Hold on. Let me check. Run and get it quickly. Oh, that's a lantern.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
It definitely is. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Okay. I'll have to get a mask or something.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody
Hello, boys. This is exciting.
Let's see. Perfect. Ugh, this place stinks.
One CPU available.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a reconstruction scene, hold L2 and R2.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death. It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Is that it?
What happened here?
I think I got everything. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before Saint Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. That looks familiar. Anyway, now what? Okay. Ellie?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
Ooh.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
Okay, smart.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
She looks very much like Sarah. Are they sisters or something?
This mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in a searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. God, I hope I didn't really miss anything in that, like, down area. I feel like I fucked that up by not investigating further, but it felt like I was down there for a couple seconds and his vision started getting all weird, so I don't think I could have really done anything. Unless there was a mask close by, but...
You need to find something else and come back there.
Yeah, I wonder if we can go back there, though. I feel like I fucked up. I don't think we're gonna go back to the village.
Sure you will at some point.
No, I don't think I will. Yeah, he looks like Point Man. That's hilarious.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
I hope so.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Oh,
a sad
great.
old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened. Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Hilltop house built in 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood. What's over here? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Oh, lovely.
This entrance is still in use.
Shit.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that. But I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley. Or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Oh.
Thank fuck for the cop.
Yeah, fuck. Hold on, I don't want to go in there yet. I want to explore!
This gate is locked.
I thought the other way was where I was supposed to go, because that's where the cop was. So I went the opposite way. I was like, oh, let's go over here, see what's over here. The hell's the point of this? Hmm. Hmm. Do you see anything? I don't see anything.
I didn't see shit.
Yeah, weird. Okay. This is Silas's house. Hmm. Check the back before I go inside. Oh.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Huh? What's the point of that? Ah. Okay, weird.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Weird. Okay. So he likes bourbon.
Seems like all these sellers are a bunch of alcoholics.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I kind of now want to see what the I don't want to go over there yet. I want to see where he was going. Because I'm like, oh, maybe this is the mansion, but then again, the cop was the other way, so.
I'll have to find another entrance.
What was over here then? Laid me down and slept. I awakened, for the Lord sustained me. I guess he was standing over. Oh, he was standing at the graves. Aw, fuck, I probably missed some dialogue.
Poor kid. Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Yeah, I was gonna say his,
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not
Silas.
to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island.
Oh wait, no,
I
Silas
don't
said he was
understand.
like a son.
Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Well, except for Charles's grave.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Where is he? He's like invisible. Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lives in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. And they enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Whew, it's hot. I'm kind of getting a headache.
Oh,
I wonder how long this game is actually. So it says the range is from 8 to 13.5 hours depending. Oh, I'm doing that.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, that's a creepy painting.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Roast?
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Looks like he had a temper on him.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hmm. What the fuck is that?
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Pierce of lightning. Crash of thunder.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
So I'm calling her right now that Kat is the sister of Sarah and she hates Charles. They look very similar and yeah. That's why she's so interested in the make sure I'm getting everything. It looks like it. Okay, cool. Almost looks like an octopus head, but deformed. What do I show? Ugh. One in there, or take over here?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Mm-hmm.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Did I get everything? Does Charles survive? I'll make sure I didn't miss anything else. It looks like I got everything. Unless there's something in here. No.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Okay, in the entrance hall of the mansion, a lighted lamp seems to be waiting for us, and the old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering. I must find the place where the Hawkins family died. En route, I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life. The dining room has remained untouched since the night of the fire. It taught me something about relations in the Charles-Sarah Hawkins couple. It seems that an argument broke out on the night of the drama. In the partly burned out drawing room, the fire has perhaps left a few clues that escaped the local cops. Even Officer Bradley was forced to admit it. This room tells a far different story to the police report. The presence of blood on the shards of glass from the lamp, a mark of a hand left on the door by someone fleeing the fire. We are in a crime scene. I must continue searching the mansion to look for information on the life and death of the Hawkins family. What should I do next? I think eloquence would probably be good. What do you think, Yola? I'm going between investigation or eloquence. What do you think?
Eloquence saves. Trying to read it, but you keep flicking.
Oh, sorry. Just let me know which one you want to read.
I'd say eloquence just because it's lower, and you do a lot of talking.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, that's one of the things I'm noticing I have to do, is try to, like, manipulate people. The glass of this heavy clock is broken, and the hands show 10 o'clock. It could give the time of the fire, or have nothing to do with it. According to the police report, this lamp is the cause of the accidental fire that destroyed the mansion. However, bloodstains on the debris tells a very different story. Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allowed the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with wife and son on either side. The knocked-over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire. Clearly, the roast was untouched to certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins couple. The scene of the fire. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family, beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor. The bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child, still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, the very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident. This guy is only 2 years older than you. What the fuck? This hick cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. Hawkins Mansion Gardens. The Hawkins Mansion is perched at the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams this bleak place. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Where the fuck am I? Ah! Oh.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Don't tell Chief West.
This door is locked.
History of medicine in the 18th century. This collection, blah blah blah.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
There's objects around here. Oh.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Crowbar. Crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker, Silas.
Crowbar. Could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside.
Did he go upstairs? Where the fuck did he go?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Oh, nice!
1818.
Shit, that's awesome. Probably worth a fortune. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I don't want to go there. I want to lo-fi. What was the music? Oh, this library is amazing. I am so jealous right now. Oh, Moby Dick.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
That's so cool. Eh.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I kind of want to go upstairs.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world, the simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Okay.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Just stealing his books.
I mean, I would steal all these books. Just saying.
You're gonna get caught for sure. Just carrying like 30,000 books outside.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He, alone, seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Oh. There's nothing on the other side of that staircase. I might have to take a break. I'm beginning to get a headache.
Locked.
What? Simon's room?
The boys' room. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? Mother is sad again. At lunch we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, "Finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. If we have to eat it again tonight, I will throw my plate on the floor and smash it." Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with Mother. I don't know why. Something. Saturday. Today with Mother we played in the garden, but she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with Father? Sunday. Father scolded me. He shouted loud and wanted to spank me, but Mother did not want him to. He is always angry. Why? There are lots of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. I built a castle for Mother and me. I told her to come and hide with me. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry and Mother takes tablets. They are not nice. I don't want to take them. Okay, let's do this.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. Locked. What will her room reveal about her?
We'll probably go back to that locked door. Use that.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside Institute, Darkwater, Massachusetts. Date July 21st, 1824. 7 milligrams of barbiturate sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 2 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fuller, take 2, Dr. blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sorry, what did you say?
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
About the locked door?
Yeah, what were you saying as I was picking up?
The key probably unlocks the door.
Yeah, it says it's Sarah's office key door, you weirdo.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than the studies. Do they represent like monster nights?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Shit. Okay. Oh, that's how I take out my. Okay. I don't have any points, do I? Shoot. I'll have to come back.
This door is locked.
What's with these markings? All over the place.
How do you pull the key out and use it?
Sorry?
How do you pull the key out and use it?
I just use it on the door if the icon shows up. What the fuck?
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Special. Waiting for Dr. F. Waiting for JF. Waiting for JF. Dr. F. ED. Returned. Shambler for FS. Dr. Fuller, Dr. Fuller.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Francis Sanders.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind. Wow. Oh, I bet he's real nice when he's not fucking drunk. Piece of shit. What is this?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Sure looks like it. Oh.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Missing something?
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh god.
Is anyone there?
What the fuck?
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
What the fuck?
The man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Oh god. What's the bar on the right there?
How long do you got to turn an octopus?
Wow. I was actually like listening because I thought you actually knew. Smart ass. Till I turn into an octopus. Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally right.
So, I'll be the one laughing when you turn into an octopus.
Ceremonial circle. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, a expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all proving reliability. Extract taken from the Elias Bestiarum by Abigail G. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna stop. Catch the thief.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
Oh my god, okay. Really want to,
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
it's probably a hidden, that bookcase probably moves or something. But, when was the last time this game saved on me?
Just then as you walk through the door.
Here?
Yep. As soon as you walk through the door, it's saved.
Oh, thank God. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I will continue with more later this evening, but I need to take a break. I'm kind of getting a headache, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys later, I guess this evening. Bye. Say goodbye, Yellow.